right, guys, what is up? Welcome back. So what we got going on today is I'm actually going to put a second ceramic coating on the black truck. So as you may know, I have Adam's ceramic coating. It's their very first ceramic coating they came out with, and it's actually what I've got on the truck. And as you can see, you can kind of catch it right there in the holograms. We got just a touch. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's just basically minor scratches you get when you wash it. Not really a big deal, and that's after a year. So I mean, it's decent. You know, we definitely don't have any just major swirls or anything like that. I mean, the paint's still in pretty good shape. Like I said, you can see these spider webs right here. Not really a big deal. It's going to polish right out. You can kind of see some of the flake. So everybody always asks me. See if I can get the focus here. So everybody always asks me for the flake. It's kind of how you can see some of it. But what we're going to do, I'm going to throw some time lapse up of me polishing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through it real quick how it works. So I went ahead, I've washed and clayed the whole vehicle. And I've also iron decon. So basically what that is you wash, you spray it with the iron decontaminant, you let it sit, do its work, you wash it off, whatever. Then clay, take a little bit of spray lube, run it across the truck, and you run a clay bar or clay mitt. I use a mitt. You run that across the truck, and after that, you're good to go. So then you're gonna start polishing. After you get done polishing, you polish the whole truck, get it spotless, you know, just how you want it. No scratches, no swirls, anything like that. And then you jump into basically, after you level the surface, you use isopropyl alcohol. Is basically what it is. It's a mix, isopropyl and water, but they call it like a pre-coating kit is what you might see it labeled as. Basically, it's isopropyl alcohol. It takes away all the residue of the polishing compound. So you're going to take away that residue, empty the pores of the paint, and then you're going to put your coating on, let it flash, wipe it down. So that's you know, that's the whole process. I'm going to throw some time lapse up, and I'll make sure to talk to you guys through it all. But hey guys, she's looking good. Got the old dog there too. I mean, looking good, guys. Hey, I got some big news for the channel too. If you watch this, or if you keep up with my channel, you know that I have a 570 Polaris. I'm actually getting ready to sell my 570. So we're actually going to be getting something new. I'm not going to drop what that is yet. Maybe when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I might make a video talking about it, why I'm doing it and what I'm getting. But until then, y'all just have to keep guessing. So I'm going to throw some time lapse up here, and hope y'all enjoy. All right, guys. Right before we jump into the time lapse, I am going to run through what I'm using for polishes. So I've got a torque polisher, DA, you know, variable speed, up 6 speeds, whatever. And I've got an Adams one-step pad, and I'm going to use Adams one-step polish. I really like the product. It does really well. And as you can see, just a little bit in the sun, we don't have any just heavy marring or deep scratches. I mean, like I said, the paint's a year old. We've done good so far, keeping the life of it, you know, preserved. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the polishing, and we'll throw the time lapse up. I'll try and not make it too long. I know it gets kind of boring to sit and watch, but then we'll jump to the end and we'll see how the results are, okay? Guys, what is up? As you can tell, or as you can see by the time lapse, we are working on the back here, on the back door, and look at that sparkle, guys. Definitely glad I went with this color choice. I mean, look at that. Light hits it and it just sparkles all the way through. But as you can see, it's still just a touch hazy, nothing crazy. This door is polished. This door has not been yet. However, they both still look pretty good. Like I said, the paint's in really good condition to be a year old, with as much as I wash it and as much as I put it through. I mean, there's definitely times that the truck's really dirty. I mean, covered in mud and stuff like that. We go check cows in it. But hey, guys, you know what you're doing. Be safe. You can keep the paint lasting a long time, making it look good. This is the second time I've polished the truck since I've had it, or since I've had the new paint job. The first time was actually after I got it painted and ceramic coated it the first time. So this is the second time the paint's been touched since it's been on the truck. But we're gonna go ahead. I think that's all the time lapse I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of the truck done. All right, guys. So what we got going on? Look at that, and look at that. Driver door. Somebody's opened their door into my door. Looks like a white vehicle. So I'm gonna show you guys how I normally deal with it, or tell you guys how I normally deal with it. So basically, as you can see, this is an unpolished door. You can see the light mar marks right there. It's just from running the wash mitt over the top of it. You know, that's just gonna, I mean, you're just gonna have that. I mean, you can do your double bucket method and make sure you do everything right. And just over a year's time, you're gonna get a little bit of marring. That's why we polish. As you can see, this door right here, no mar marks, no problems. And for you asking if I'm taping stuff off, I do not tape off around my door handles. The isopropyl, we spray it in there. You take a little toothpick, run it around with a microfiber, and it takes it all right out. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this. I'm gonna swap to a compound and an orange chemical gas pad. That's gonna take this paint transfer out, as well as this little mark right here. So I'm gonna jump to you guys in just a second, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. All right, guys, so as you can see, of course, we still got just a touch of marring in the door right there, as you can see right there in the camera angle. However, look at that, guys, paint transfer completely gone. The black truck is still black, no more white paint on it. And as you can see right up here, where that, what you want to call it? I guess we're going to call that like a scrape, more or less, from the door. It's gone. Now the marring is still there, but like I said, I used a compound, so basically the compound is just going to level it. You know, where I used and where I focused on the compound, there is, you know, you see no marring, but of course where I haven't hit yet, there is still just a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the whole door with that one step, and we're gonna go ahead and get done with it. But I mean, guys, she's looking good and clean, but she's gonna look better, that's for sure. I'll catch you guys in just a second. All right, guys, look at that. All right, we are back. We've got the truck fully polished. Everything's done. And I mean, guys, look at it. I mean, just let's get some angles on this thing. It is looking immaculate. Look at that, guys. So the black truck is shining, looking good. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go through the full step. I actually have the coating right here. So got the graphene. It's really the only ceramic coating you can get at the moment through Adams. You know, everybody may ask me why I like Adams, why I use Adams. Just they've always had some pretty good products. I've never been disappointed with some products. I mean, some products don't work as well as you'd hope, but I mean, you're going to have that with most companies. Not every company is going to make every product they're going to be is just going to be a #1 bestseller. But Adams definitely has good quality. They have good service, and I mean, I've always enjoyed using their products. So enough on that. We're going to go ahead and get into this. I don't think I can open this one-handed, but we're going to see. No, look at that, guys. I'm going to set it down right here, and we're going to open her up. So as you can see, it's going to give you the premium microfibers. Looks like it gives you 2 of them. And then we're going to jump in here. All right, so we get 2 applicators of spray. And let's see, this is the prep. All right, and this is the actual coating itself. 2 sprayer heads for that. But as you can see, two fluid ounces. So multi-service. I am going to go ahead and polish my glass before I do this real quick. But then I'll jump right back into it. But this is what you wipe. It's a suede cloth that you wipe the panel with after you apply the coating. So I'll try and get a video of putting this down and seeing it flash, so you guys can take a look at that. But without further ado, guys, give me just 1 second. I'm gonna polish my windshield, polish it up, get it good clean, and then we're gonna put this on the windshield and of course the rest of the body. So, I mean, but guys, let's just admire it one more time. I mean, look how clean it is, guys. I don't think it's been this clean since I pulled it out of the paint booth. Man. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and jump into that, and I'll be back. Got it done. Look at that windshield. All right, anybody wants to know about the tint? 35% on the windshield, 5% on the windows. Anything else, drop it in the comments down below, I'll answer it. But hey, guys, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this ceramic coating. Forgive me if I sound a little tired, if my words are slurring. It is about 2 o'clock in the morning here, so it did take me a little bit. I really started on the polishing around probably about 10. So not too bad. I mean, you know, normal time, I assume, for a truck this size. I mean, just look at this thing, guys. I just can't get over it. Definitely love the look of these trucks. And as you can see, I got one little spot right there that wouldn't come out with the compound. Basically, it's working on it, leaning over the fenders. I got some fender protectors. I just hardly ever get them out of the bag to use them. But all right, guys, we're going to jump into it and give me just a second. look at that. So, all right, as you can see, got everything laid out. So basically, I want you to put on gloves. I don't know if this stuff's really that bad for you or what, but basically, we're gonna take our surface prep. So basically like a isopropyl alcohol. Take that, IPA, spray it down, wipe with a towel. And then after you get done with that, you're gonna take, that's the coating. You're gonna take a couple drops on your suede applicator. You're gonna run it around, this ain't a 3x3. I only have one hand, guys, so I can't really show you how it goes. But, I mean, I can walk you through the steps the best I can. Spray your surface prep down, wipe the area down, do the coating, let it flash. And I'll try and get a video of it flashing so you can see what that looks like. So I'm gonna set the camera down and we'll jump back when I get the coating on and it flashes. All right, guys, so I've tried picking it up best I can. Right there where my finger is on the camera, there's a little bit of the rainbow effect from this coating. So it's really hard to pick up on camera, guys. So basically what happens, you put this coating down, so as you can see, you can actually see my block that I've got right there. And so this turns into a rainbow effect. And so it's a lot more easier to see with the naked eye rather than camera. Camera just won't pick it up. So it has a rainbow tinge to it, and they recommend that when it stops, when that rainbow tinge goes away, to level it with a suede towel. So basically, you're gonna take and you're gonna slowly just knock it down like so. Go all the way back. And you're just gonna knock down the tops of the oils of the coating. And then like that, you've got your coating on. Everything looking good. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this truck done, guys, and then I'll jump back with y'all, and then we'll close the video out. So give me just a second, we'll go over it, and I'll show y'all what it looks like during the day and water test. So after that, we'll close the video out and we'll be done. So yeah, so look at that, we got her done. Look at how this thing shines in the sunlight. As you can see, crystal clear reflection. He's looking good, guys, looking wet. But I think that's about it for the video. We're gonna go ahead and I'll throw a water test up after this little bit, and then we'll end it off. So y'all guys enjoy. All right, guys, as you can tell, it's raining, but we're gonna walk over and we're just gonna see the water beading effect. And look at that, guys. So I did ceramic coat the whole truck, like I said, and the windshield. As you can see, guys, I mean, look at that. So just a little bit of, look at that, just a little bit of air, water glides right off. But that's just to show how well she beads. I mean, the sides of the truck really aren't even wet, but everything's, I mean, look at that, guys. Everything is beading up just as it should, to the windows and everything. But if you guys are thinking about doing this, I highly recommend it. I think it'd be great. This coating, the coating I had on before lasted about a year, so I'm expecting to get the same life, if not better, out of this one, but we'll see. You just gotta make sure you keep up with the ceramic boost and everything like that, and they'll definitely last. But other than that, guys, peace.